Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me very quickly to thank you for your continued support to our channel and to request you to subscribe to our channel. We really request for that support. Take a second to subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you. Help us share our videos and give this video likes. Ladies and gentlemen, for the better part of the day, the former IEBC chairperson Wafula Chebukati was trending, and so I got curious. They say curiosity killed the cat. I started wondering why Chebukati was trending. What has he done this time round? So I got into Wafula Chebukati's timeline, and he has pinned a photo. And what Chebukati has written there is, from east to west, north to south, grateful to have completed my 2023 global tour on sharing my election management and leadership experiences. Thank you. And he has named all the institutions that gave him the invitation to go and give them a lecture on election management. And there is a map that is given us of Africa, I think of the nations that he traveled. He's a man who has traveled far and wide, and then he's showcasing some of the trophies and accolades that he won as a result of what he, considers a very accomplished job that he did for the terms he chaired the IEBC. Now, it is pinned, and on social media, for you to pin something, that is what you want people to meet whenever they click your timeline. That is what you want them to see. So Chebukati wants us to celebrate him for what he deems a wonderful achievement and accolades won. Then I came across this picture. It was published yesterday or shared yesterday. Today's 25th, so that was 24th. And Chebukati is telling us that he's enjoying the weekend filled with generations of love and laughter at our Sabata farm. Family is a great treasure. And he's hugging there one who looks like his mother. And of course, there are several people. I can also see in that picture the wife or something. And I think that is the cause for him trending today. But I could not help but to notice the fact that Chebukati, the health, he looks kind of emaciated and very feeble. He's not the strong Chebukati that we used to know. And of course, he's hiding the bald head there, the kipara. That has been his, is it like a logo or something? And the reason why people wanted to, they decided to comment on this, of course you all know. But I want you to notice something in that shared photo. That photo has got 86 reposts. It has got 927 likes. It has got 38k views. But there is something that photo is lacking. If you check clearly, you'll realize that the number of replies have been limited, and the replies have been deleted so that you don't see them. Perhaps the only people who can see them are the people who were fuller follows. If you click on the photo, it tells you that who can reply this, and it tells you accounts Wafula Chebukati follows or mentioned can reply, not any other person. And he did that deliberately. You can try it on your own if Wafula does not follow you. So I want you to look at the health, and I want you to notice that he has deactivated the replies, and I will tell you why this is very significant as we speak about this. On 31st of December 2023, because Wafula has not been in the limelight, Wafula posted a photo, and he was telling us that Swinging into the new year with my dear wife, Mary, wishing everyone the best as we usher in the new year 2024. Now, the reason I'm giving you this is because if you look at that picture, the number of replies are there, 574. And if you look at the replies, some people are telling him Happy New Year and all that, but some people are telling him you better die. We don't need you to wish us anything. And maybe last but not least, before I delve into what I want to say, on 23rd, maybe a week before we crossed over to 2024, he also shared a photo of his birthday celebration. He said, "I thank Almighty God for enabling me celebrate my 22nd birthday with my loving family and friends. Wonderful times down memory lane." As an old man, he remembers when he says down memory lane and he thinks of the family. He has embraced the family. Again, the number of replies are 652. So in those, you'll realize that there were replies. The other thing I want you to notice, in the pictures with the wife and celebrating the birthday, and you compare the condition of the health, even as you look at him, you will realize that there is a great change. The reason why I'm talking about Chebukati's health is because, one, we all know that Chebukati is aging up, and of course, when you're aging up, you become a little bit feeble and you're weak. But Chebukati is one person who Raila told us that after William Ruto met with the current Chief Justice, Madam Martha Koome, there were plans that he would be incorporated back into the judiciary so that when Madam Koome leaves, then Wafula Chebukati will take over as the new CJ. And that's why his health is worrying me. Because when you look at him, Wafula looks, I don't think that is the man who can take over. And it's not about the age here. It is about the condition of the health. I'm not a doctor, I cannot certify. But when you look at him, he looks someone who is not really very physically fit. And I think something is wrong. That is why when it is being said that he would inherit that seat and become the new Chief Justice, I think it's not really possible if you ask me, but you never know. Number two, why do you think Wafula Chebukati decided to deactivate replies? I can assure you, before Wafula Chebukati deactivated the replies so that it could only remain with the people he follows. And if you look, I just want you to go to and check for yourself. Wafula Chebukati follows about only 56 following, but is being followed by 206,000. Watu 200,000 wanamfuata hapo kwa Twitter, lakini yeye ameamua anafuata tu watu ambao ni 56. So those are the only people perhaps who can reply to his timeline, and that was deliberate. Wafula Chebukati, when you look at before he decided to deactivate, because I checked this, people looked at his health and they were telling him, you better die. You look like you are joining your ancestors very soon. The election that you rigged is haunting you. Some were telling him the system is annihilating you because you've got enough evidence that you rigged elections. You are the real epitome of election thief or thievery, and therefore the system is killing you. And some people are also telling Wafula Chebukati that now that the NADCO report has we are almost certain that is going to be adopted by Parliament, and of course you know that there is a requirement or a recommendation that they are going to scrutinize a 2022 election. People feel that Chebukati is unwanted because things can get thicker and he can be used as a sacrificial lamb. And people did not give him encouraging pieces of news and replies. You know, in social media, human beings are created, or we are born as social beings. That is why whenever you have even a birthday party, you'd post it so that you see what people say. Hey, live to blow 1,000, candles and all that. And when we are bereaved, you'd also want people to come together. We are social beings. We share the good times and the bad times. But for Wafula Chebukati, if there is one thing that Wafula is lacking, is a legacy that people can enjoy. If there is one thing that people would want to embrace, is when you retire from public office, you can walk very freely. Wafula Chebukati is loved and hated on equal measure. If you ask the Kenya Kwanza team, they will tell you that Wafula is a brave man who stood the pressure of the deep state and announced William Samoei Ruto. But if you ask the majority, they will tell you that Wafula rigged the election. Under his tenure, we lost our IT guru Musando. Nothing has been done. Akombe ran away as an asylum. Thank God that she had a dual citizenship. Under Wafula's reign, Cherera and her team also ran for to seek asylum because they feared for their lives. Under his reign, we still want the server to be opened, and so many people feel that Wafula Chebukati mismanaged elections. And if you ask the Azimio fraternity, they will tell you that the only way they can sanitize Wafula, or the only way he can be vindicated, is when you open the server, something that I don't think will be opened. And so Wafula is lacking that social capital. He's living in hiding, if you ask me. I want you to compare the life and times currently being lived by the former Chief Justice, David Maraga, and the life of Wafula Chebukati. Today, David Maraga can make an impromptu visit anywhere, in Kisumu, in Nyeri, where, in Northeastern. And I'm telling you that I know you cannot be loved by everyone, but he enjoys a considerable amount of leisure and pleasure and love from all Kenyans. But Wafula Chebukati is a restricted man. Without security, there are places Wafula Chebukati cannot touch. And when he posted this picture, he wanted to see what people say. And when he realized that people were, throwing insult and a barrage of wishes, death wishes, you could die, we don't care, you are emaciated, you're soon joining your maker, he decided to deactivate the replies. And this tells you, ladies and gentlemen, if ever you get into office, do something that will remain as a legacy, that when people look at you, you can be remembered. Do you think Wafula Chebukati can be invited maybe to give a keynote speech at the University of Nairobi or somewhere, or meeting some judges? He is dented, the image is dented. And I'm not saying that the election were rigged. That is the general perception. And it has been argued in public that he needs to sanitize himself by showing up the result. And you see the way he's very proud, it tells you that Wafula Chebukati has been enjoying the protection of William Ruto and the deep state. But seems like mwili imechoka. And if at all, and I know he's aging, I don't know if he's aging gracefully. This is a term that we usually use, aging gracefully. I don't know whether he's aging gracefully, because as an old man, he should be enjoying. His office is enjoying the retirement benefits, but is he really enjoying the benefits? He was given money. That office is big and is being maintained by taxpayers' money, but the health cannot sustain. It reminds me of the former ECK chairperson Samuel Kivuitu, who died a very mysterious death with cancer, and that is what most people wish for Wafula Chebukati. But human beings are very forgiving. Time is a healer of everything, and I know people feel that is the cause of many deaths, but since he's alive, I don't think we should wish him dead. Sometimes, if you believe in God, as a Muslim, as a Christian, all that, we believe that one day God will judge him. Even though wengine wanasema malipo ni hapa hapa, that karma will always pay you here. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you that Wafula Chebukati has decided to deactivate the replies because people were sending him to early grave. What message do you have for Wafula Chebukati as he enjoys his retirement at home with families and friends. For me, I would tell him, age gracefully and may God give you even longer life.